Welcome back, YouTube. So, as we start back off, the first thing I'm going to do is we start turning this oil well. Because I'm realizing we got a big material shortage here, and I'm mostly not going to be shipping in materials here anytime soon, so our first thing we're going to do is the hydraulic pump. The next thing is probably going to be... I didn't advance time. I shouldn't have had those heat stamps. Well, I got heat stamps now, so we can now set the hydraulic pump up now. Down there. And then once that's set up, I can probably turn down oil production even more, because that'll improve efficiency. That'll make these guys happy. We'll go back to New London to calm these guys down. In 13 weeks, I can promote them. Or, actually, I'm going to press this button to de-radicalize them. Oh yeah, so the evolvers are now happy, so we can train workers, improve production efficiency. Wondering if that's a permanent bonus or a temporary bonus. We'll find out at some point. With that going, we turn down the food. Raise up more workers and makes us use less materials. Got salvaging factory going for factory expansion. I probably just want to set up another factory anyway, which requires grips and heat stamps. Requires heat stamps. Okay, so can't do that. Do want to stockpile the materials, so we'll let the materials start to stockpile while we're advancing. Time once again. Adaptive pumps, that also requires 200 heat stamps, which allow it to run off of coal, oil, or steam. I did not experience steam in the first playthrough. Maybe we'll experience steam this time. And research settlement heating and skyways. Okay. And then I find another outpost in the Frostlands to upgrade it to a settlement. Which reminds me, I need to actually do some Frostlands exploration. Okay, so we'd send places there to get food. You're safe, you're safe. One's closer to us safe. Yes, apparently. Oh, not all of them are. Some of them are. Launch an expedition. Launch an expedition. I'll wait until I have the scouts as we're building. Send 5 to begin harvesting you, and launch an expedition. I suppose with that, that means I have more food. Thinking about it means I should make sure, are you receiving food? Yes, in fact you're receiving more food than you need. Okay, so I can turn the food down even more. Free up workforce. And conserve the on-map food supplies. There's the argument, I got plenty of workforce. Doesn't cost heat, keep it running. It costs heat, turn it off. Okay, so we'll run you because you don't cost any heat right now. It might, one, it cools down, so I'll have to remember. Stockpiling coal, so I can turn the coal down. No, I can't. I'll leave the coal at that level. Okay. Prefabs are starting to build up. You know, I need money. I know where money is. Please. let's get the quest advancing a little bit. Frostlander demands met, which means I have something to do out in the old dreadnought. Take me to the old dreadnought, please. Now we're saying 104 coal, or 104 oil, which we don't need, so we turn you off entirely. Turn you down. To, like, there. We do want to ship materials in. In fact, I can ship materials, and we had surplus materials to the main city. Let's avoid the squalor. I think the crime problem here will be negligible, so I'm not going to... Well, minor is acceptable. But yeah, this will get rid of the squalor problem, but we'll just have crime, and I think we can live with a little bit of crime here. I don't like that the prefabs are running out, so the next thing we'll need to build is I'll need to build a industrial district focused on fabrication. Love the exploration teams returning some good stuff. We're now burning oil to keep the city warm. We're using some coal. We're using 1 coal in the generator. Why are we randomly using 1 coal in the generator? I don't know. Randomly using 1. Okay, so we'll have it running on like the minimum settings to start stockpiling. While we save up materials by not running at full speed. Okay, so we've got an event that we have to deal with. Feats of adaptation. So they can contribute workers, contribute heat stamps, so 2 more income, production efficiency increased, or contribute more workers. Producing more production efficiency.
The evolvers rally in celebration of the steward.
And then train them even more.
All curious minds are invited to join them.
Now the only remaining problem is a little bit of crime. It shouldn't actually be that bad to deal with. So we want another industrial district. Like that will give a nice heat bonus, keep it nice and cheap from the heat standpoint. And we'll get to moving. Got explorers out exploring. I have even more Frostpunk teams? Where are these Frostpunk teams coming from? Nope. I guess maybe the Evolvers really just hand you Frostpunk teams on a silver platter at the moment they're happy. That's what it appears to be. Oh, actually, I know what it is. It's the production efficiency applying to these places. Yeah, so that gave us a bunch.
Our elderly citizens are encouraged to pre-register their funerals at their local...
Pre-register your funerals. Okay, that's going a little farther than I was expecting with that law, but apparently that's a thing. Basic necessities. Paid is preferred by the Evolvers. Let's try to pass that. Even try negotiating. Frostlanders, do you want things? You'd want me to build another hydraulic pump jack. I'm going to turn it down if I build it, but I'll accept.
votes are in. The measure passes.
Okay, Frostlanders, for your upcoming request, I want you to give me some heat stamps to build those pump jacks you're asking for. You're empty. What were you? Oh, you were my prefabs. I built you specifically to make prefabs. It's good that you're making them. Yeah. Keep the district more compact. Making prefabs. Let's make you make them faster. And that. Wait, you're supposed to be on that. There we go. Oh, we got the potential. So we finally have goods, so the crime problem goes away. I've suddenly solved all the problems in our society, apparently. Besides the everlasting need to expand.
Hear us, Steward.
Okay, what do I want to build? Oh, I also gotta remember we've got production efficiency up to the roof. That's. I don't know if that lasts forever. If that doesn't last forever, we're gonna have problems. But for now we're efficient enough that we don't have immediate problems. So you're going to make our things. We got the luxury goods stockpiling. We got food stockpiling. Let's not do anything until we see how the cold hits us.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming.
So there comes the cold, so it's going to deplete the stockpile. Or would deplete the stockpile if I can't just ship in more oil, and that's exactly what I'll do. I'll just ship in more of that oil. There we go. You're running on minimum settings. Housing looks good. Heating requirements. You don't cost any heating requirements. You don't cost any heating requirements. You don't cost any heating requirements. Actually, that's the question, is do you cost heating if I turn you on? There you do. So we can go up to there, stockpile food, get the workers doing stuff. Everything else is running. We could turn... Actually, I think you're the one that needs to be running at full speed. Turn one of the other ones down a little bit more. Probably this one down a bit. Could extract more coal, maybe? Yeah, we can extract more coal, but I don't need to extract more coal. Probably. I'm remembering it. Which was out at the last logistics depot. Get ourselves even more Frostpunk teams, because that's how we're rolling.
Steward.
Can I promote you to make you happy? It doesn't make you happy, but, well, it made you a little happier. And I'm not rich enough to raise funds from you. I've already taken money from you two recently. Okay. Well, I can bring in a little bit more oil. Keep the oil going. Keep the oil flowing. We'll transfer the resources, and in fact, I'll go to the old dreadnought. Actually, your stockpile's full. I'll just let you run a little bit of a deficit for a while. Do I want to deal with crime here? We got stable mindless crime. You want to ship you some luxuries. Now let's ship those luxuries. And then I'll fix the problem back at home. That'll get the crime to go away here. New London, we're building a researching salvaging factory, so in 5 days we can set up the salvaging factory, which should deal with that luxury problem. Some point probably... Oh, you're recommending settlement heating? Yes, we will want to do you at some point, and I also need to do you at some point. Probably actually want to do the headquarters first, so that we can explore more out of all those laws, or out of all those texts. So much to do. First, let's deal with the thing that will cause crime first, which is set up our salvaging factory. There's a salvaging factory set up. Do I have... Only cost 50, so yes, we do have. Set up the survivalist headquarters, so we can reduce the territory threat level. And then we need to save up for more research and stuff, so I need more funds. I don't want to raise funds from you, really. I think I've raised funds from you. Yes. Could raise funds from you. Now let's raise funds from you. It'll give us the ability to do things with that money. Though we don't need to do the things right this moment. So where... no. Oh, and that's all the workers I've got, so... Well, run you until we run out of work. Run our call in the plaza then. Evolvers support the Steward. Devoted relations. As long as relations of evolvers are devoted, their assisted treatment perk will remain active. Stockpiles full, so let it deplete. Out of the map, we got our exploration about to complete. First round of exploration completing. Closer stuff first. It's going to help us maintain New London, or using the mine. Yeah, using the mine will do take lower stuff. That's a coal deposit. We need coal. Dismantle the wreck. Milling or convince them all. Convince them all. Big load of coal coming in. Let's be ready to set up the food outpost. Exploration is not quite done yet. Go back to town. We have 500 coal coming in. Or 50,000 coal coming in, which is more than the stockpile. And we are only stockpiling at this point, so let me see if I can figure out where my coal mine is. There's the coal mine. You. Stop working entirely. We got more people in, which is why the cold has risen, I think. Makes sense. Let's fix their housing requirements. As much as I can. Okay, so that's where I need to start building more housing. We need a lot more housing. Can any of the districts up here be expanded? You can. You need more of that as well. So when the frost breaking is done, I will try to set up another housing deposit. Our exploration teams are apparently all done. Take the coal, but our stockpile is already going to be overflowing, so we'll leave it out there for the moment. There's a source of materials. It's going to be connected by trail. So at this point, I need a bunch of heat stamps. And or I need to reduce the difficulty hazard rating of our explorations, I think. I think that's where we're stuck at the moment, is I don't want to send people off to places that are dangerous. So that's not dangerous, so go there. We're waiting for... Okay, so yeah, I'm waiting for multiple things.
Steward.
Have I already taken money from you? Yes.
Steward.
Probably taken the money from you. Yes.
Steward.
I'd like to make you happier. Have I taken the money from you recently? Yes. Okay. I need to wait for money to come in.
The price of gruel has been reduced. This week only.
Cutthroat economy. Okay, so... up to them and use it responsibly. Or... handouts make people helpless. I'm going to tolerate having a little bit lower of a heat stamp income. Because I have a feeling that doing the other option would give us bad events occasionally. Oops. And we got all those. Done, done. I don't think anyone's necessarily going to support... I was about to say, I don't think anyone's going to support that, but apparently... I'm just going to get free authoritarian laws.
The votes are in. The measure passes. Take note. A new rule.
Deal with the housing a bit. Are these food places because the temperature changed? I'll check them for heat changing. You're still warm. You're still warm. You're still warm. Okay, so we're waiting for this research to complete, so I'm going to set up a survivals. Well, I'm going to set up two. I don't know if the second one does anything, but I'm going to set up a second one. And then our exploration teams will start really exploring again.
Steward.
I suppose with the next one, we'll start being able to recruit guard squads to suppress crime. Can I ship more oil? Probably. Whoops. That prefab's done. This is some of that prefab, please. I forgot to hit, didn't hit the yes button. Hit the yes button. So we're gonna turn up the oil. And we're gonna ship more of the oil. Keep the capital warm. Don't delete the capital stockpile, please. Like so. I think we had more prefab locations here. Yes, let's expose those prefab locations with our lovely available workforce. We're making so much food. We have new food production buildings here. We're making food. Yeah, I need to save a little bit up for the buildings I'm going to build in this law. So let's stop spending for a moment. You need money for something that's coming up. There we go.
Steward?
Honorable Steward.
And I'm apparently going to need money for bribing these guys soon. Okay. So we need 100 for you. I want to set 2 of these up because I don't know. Well, actually, I'll set one up and we'll see. We'll see if that meets my safety requirements. We'll set up the skyways. Or we'll start researching the skyways research. So now we should be able to explore again. So the question is, can we explore everywhere safely? Or just some places safely? That's the one. Some places. So that's why I want a second one. So we'll send teams there to explore. There to explore. Oh, and they're all taking like 20? We're up from 10 to 20 now. Already got teams going there. So there's none that require 10. That's all that I can send out. We are going to want to set another one up. Maybe not immediately a rush to set another one up. That looks like a settlement we can upgrade. That looks like a settlement we can upgrade. I'm actually interested in that food one. So let's try to set the food one up. Okay, that'll take 2 weeks to get the road set up, and then I send the colonists off. I suppose sending the colonists off might reduce the housing problem we have in the capital. Yeah, I don't think we need... We're not even operating that right now, so that wouldn't save us any heat, would it? Yeah, that wouldn't even save us any heat. And I want to save up again for another survivalist headquarters, so it's another 120. Make the law more flexible, which improve relations with the evolvers, or stay firm to keep the Faithkeepers happy. Make the Faithkeepers more happy. I'm gonna go and make the Faith Keepers a little bit more happy, so they're less of a problem.
Steward.
Mild appeasement to the Faith Keepers. I may regret this, but I'm gonna grant you an agenda and let you see if you can pass or not pass it.